Well, I'm done. Oh, no, there's more. Okay, next, I want to show you some beautiful colors that I really, really like. Really love these purples. These colors right here, these are like, I would call these trend fall colors because they really, really pop. Also, what I want to share with you are what I think of as more traditional colors for the eye, okay? The greens. So I'm going to do like a little fusion of color here. So first I'm going to pick up this intense green. Love this color. Notice how I take the brush, I press it into the shadows so it sticks to the side of the brush. Close your eyes, please. Now what I'm going to do with Ryan is I'm going to press that color right onto the ball of her eye. That gives a nice clean pop. You notice with this technique, I'm not getting a lot of flyaway shadow. I mean, I'm going to get some, you're always going to get some, but not a lot. But if you go up to the eye and you start brushing it on, guaranteed meltdown, guaranteed mess. So what I want you to do is just press that color onto that lid. Whoa, that is so pretty. Notice I just keep going back to my shadow to add more. It's very important that you're always adding makeup. I don't want you to put a ton on and then try to rub it off to make it look good. It won't. You need to always be building up the look. I think I'm going to take this gold that's in this collection. Notice I flip my brush over, so now I'm on the other side of the brush, and I'm going to press that right up under her eyebrow. Love it. So what that does, that gives a nice little pop right under the brow. Now, fall is about contrast. You know, the season is changing. We have a strong contrast going. So now I'm going to reach for my purple collection, and I'm going to grab that deep, deep purple. Wait, am I? Yeah. Well, no. I'm going to go with the medium magenta-ish purple first. With the tip of my brush, close please. And this color I'm going to, oh, that's pretty. This is subtle. This is kind of like more of kind of a classic, almost a daytime eye with just that little sweep of color. Look how pretty that is. That picks up so nice. Same thing on the other side. So that's like a magenta-ish purple. Oh, by the way, these shadows I'm using are from Gourmet, and they're gorgeous. And that eyebrow pencil was from Lancome. Very simple product to use. Now I'm going to take that deeper color, and I'm going to stroke it right down by her lash bed. And I'm really going to make that eye pop and pick up. Same thing on the other side. Get that stronger color. And I'm finding that this brush is not delivering the color as intense as I want it, so I'm going to pick up a smaller brush and apply it, so that way I get a little bit more intensity right along the lash bed. Okay, I don't want you to be afraid of the liners that you're going to be using, so I'm going to take a bright blue pencil. Close, please. Now the bright blue pencil, I'm just going to work right along her lashes. And I'm going to go back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to build up, oh, that's really, really pretty. I'm going to build up this nice bright blue look right between her lashes. Open for us. So you got three colors going, that green, that purple, that blue. And I know that sounds a little 80s, but as long as you blend it and you don't do those colors too strong, you're going to be just fine. So after you get this color up on the top of the eye, we're going to work under the eye with, I think, we're going to pick up another violet pencil. I think that'll be pretty. Now remember, under the eye, for daytime, I don't want you to go too heavy. What I want you to do, look up please. And she has gorgeous green eyes, which is what I love. So with the gorgeous green eyes, putting that violet next to her eye just makes that green more green. And I'm going right between the hair. Right here. Notice I'm going between, I'm pulling down, I'm putting that tip between the hair. Sorry about that, Ryan. She's blinking like crazy, but it looks good. Look at those eyes. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pop. All right. So let's talk about lips. Now with lips, color is in. All right. So I think this is where I fell in love with Ryan. It was these lips. The first time I did her lips, I was like, ouch. So, you know, always just be generous with your lips. Line the lips nice and full as you put it on, so that the lip really, especially the center of the mouth, the bowl of the mouth really protrudes forward. Protrudes. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm going to say protrudes, and I hope that makes sense. And then I'm going to even it out on the other side. And I'm not really too worried about my liner being ultra perfect because I always come back and clean it up a little bit later. Oh, I have some great colors. So first, I have this gorgeous kind of like russety red lipstick that I really, really love. And I'm going to apply this to her lips with a lip brush. And this color, it's like a burnt red. It's not a mature red. So just let that color blanket onto the lips. Nice and smooth. Take it out to the edge of the lip line. Same thing on top, of course. Blend that color in. That looks great. Blend, blend, blend. I think I need me a bigger lip brush. Blend that in. So you see how the lips now pop and they become part of the look. Now let's make this lip a little bit more sexy. What we're going to do is we're going to add just a little bit of lip gloss to this look. So I'm going to take the gloss, look at this gorgeous color. I'm actually going to take the gloss off onto my hand, and I'm going to deliver it from my hand as opposed to from the wand. So I'm just going to sex up the center of the mouth. Give it that little jewel plush look. Yummy. Look at that. That looks awesome. Same thing on the top. We're going to just add a little bit there. So now the most important part of the look is done. Eyes, lips. Fall cheek, you definitely want to accent your cheek with a little bit of color. So what we're going to do, I'm actually picking up a mauve blush. So it's a fair amount of color on that mauve blush. But you notice I pop my brush into it. I don't swirl it. I don't pick up too much color. And I swirl it right on the cheekbone. For fall, I want that color to ride right on top of the cheekbone. Don't go below it, don't go above it, go right on it, okay? So it sweeps the face open, and pull that color all the way back into the ear so like the color is disappearing all the way back. Now the thing I want you to do last when you're doing your makeup is your mascara. That way none of your blush or anything flies up and floats and sticks to your lashes. So instead of using a black, I want you to experiment with bright blue or violet. Look down towards the floor, please. Now, you can never get on enough mascara, but of course you don't want it to look cakey. So always have a little brush in case you do get too much on. Start from the base, pull up, make these blushes long and beautiful. Now this is purple because again, Ryan has those green eyes. We want to bring out those eyes. Okay, look straight ahead. Look at that. That is beautiful, beautiful finish. So this is a great example of gorgeous fall makeup. It's colorful, but it's not too much. It's whimsical. It's nice, mature colors. All right, well, that's it for classic fall makeup. Next, we're going to go meet our brand of the day. So thank you so much for watching.